All right, hi again, baseball fans. Let's get this going. So we're in round three. We're down to four teams. So the 1973 Pirates, 1984 Braves, and tonight's game, the 1973 Yankees against the 1987 Red Sox. So this tournament going along really, really quickly, and glad of it. So we will see Bruce Hurst taking the mound for the 1987 visiting Boston Red Sox. And he will be facing Mel Stottlemyre. We are on our way now to the house that Ruth built. And good evening. Yes, your Braves won last night, so the Braves will meet the 1973 Pirates in the other game of round three. So, yes, they did. All right. Hey, Texags, glad you're enjoying the tournament. You had a lot to do with it, making it a single elimination, which is really, really cool. So, absolutely loving it. All right. Yankees and Red Sox. So, leading off for the 1987 Boston Red Sox in center field, it's Ellis Burks batting second at second base. Marty Barrett batting third. In third base, Wade Boggs batting cleanup. Right field, Mike Greenwell batting fifth at first base. Dwight Evans batting sixth at shortstop, Spike Owen. Batting eighth, left fielder Don Baylor batting ninth and catching John Marsano. And pitching and batting ninth, Bruce Hurst, a record in 1987 of 15 wins, 13 losses, a 4.41 earned run average, 1.32 whip, 7.2 strikeouts per nine, 2.9 walks per nine for the 1973 New York Yankees. Leading off in left field would be Roy White batting second. At right field, Matty Alou batting third. First baseman, Ron Blomberg batting cleanup and catching. Thurman Munson batting fifth. In center field, Bobby Mercer batting sixth at second base. Horace Clarke batting seventh. Third base, Greg Nettles batting eighth. Shortstop, Gene Michael. And pitching and batting ninth, Mel Stottlemyre, who in 1973, 16 wins, 16 losses, a 3.07 earned run average with a 1.24 whip. Strikeouts per nine, 3.1. Walks per nine, 2.6. So should be a lot of fun. And let's get to the Bronx. And here we are at the house that Ruth built. Ellis Burks will lead it off, 0 for 5 in this tosser tournament. Let's fly around the Yankee Stadium and get this game going. There's that famous facade. As we swing around and zoom in, and we are ready to go. And Burks grounded to third. This will be a close place to first. They get him by a step. So one away, the Yankees with 3 Gold Glovers in the starting lineup. Thurman Munson at catcher, Greg Nettles at third base, and Bobby Mercer in center. Marty Barrett is 1 for 5. He has a solo home run in this tournament. Stottlemyre has the sign from Thurman Munson. Here's the 1-0 delivery to Barrett. Barrett cuts on this one, sharply lined to right field for a base hit. So 1-out single here for the Red Sox, and that brings up Wade Boggs. He is 1 for 3 solo home run. Barrett leads off first. Stottlemyre sets, and here's the pitch on the 0-1. And how about that? It is a 5-4-3 double play. Nettles to Clarke and on to first for the double play. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on. We go to the bottom of the first. The Boston Red Sox nothing, and the New York Yankees coming to bat. Roy White will lead it off here for the Yanks. 1 for 4 with a solo home run for him in this tournament. Bruce Hurst deals full count. And this one skied to left field, and running to his left and in a bit is Don Baylor, and he will make the catch. So 1 up and 1 down now for Matty Alou. Welcome in to Bernie Strom. Matty Alou, 1 for 5, has a run batted in. The lefty in the box, lefty-lefty matchup. Bruce Hurst with the 0-2 to Matty Alou, and Alou swings this one, routine grounder to short. And Spike Owen has it and fires on to Dwight Evans for out number 2. Ron Blomberg, 2 for 3. Hurst deals. Blomberg swings in his first pitch. This one popped high to left in foul territory in the left-hand side. And bringing it down is Wade Boggs. The Yankees go in order. We go to the top of the second. We are scoreless here at Yankee Stadium. Mike Greenwell will lead it off here for Boston. Greenwell 1 for 4 in the tournament. Stottlemyre checks the signs from Munson, the wind, and the delivery. Greenwell with 19 home runs in the regular season. This one just a routine grounder to first. Blomberg will take it to the bag himself after taking 2 steps. So 1 down for Boston here in the top of the second. Text saying, needless to say, the Yankees are probably his most despised team, except for those early 1960s teams. So he's going to be pulling for the Red Sox. All right. Here is Dewey Evans, 0 for 1. Stottlemyre deals the payoff pitch. And Evans grounds this one to short, another routine 5-3 putout. So Evans is retired, 2 away now for the shortstop, Spike Owen. Spike is 1 for 3. 2 down here, no score, top of the second. The 0-1 delivery to Owen. Owen swings, and this is a liner deep to right field, but ranging over and make the catch is Matty Alou, as he and Bobby Mercer were converging, but Alou makes the grab. No runs, no hits, no errors. We go to the bottom of the second inning, and we are scoreless. The Yankees will send up Thurman Munson, Bobby Mercer, and Horace Clarke. And World's Worst Gamer says, on that note, go Yankees. Welcome in, World's Worst Gamer. Thurman Munson is 3 for 4 in this tournament. Here's a delivery by Hurst.
Strike 3.
And the 1-2 pitch in at the knees, called strike 3. Mr. Munson will take a seat, and that will bring up the center fielder, Bobby Mercer. Bobby Mercer 1 for 4 at the plate. Hurst, shaking off Marzano, now has a sign he likes. Here's the 0-1 delivery to Bobby Mercer. Mercer swings, come back to the mound. Hurst is up with it, and he will fire on to Dewey Evans at first for out number 2. Horace Clarke, now Yankee second baseman, 0 for 3. 2 down here, bottom of the second. And the southpaw winds and deals the 1-2 to Clarke. Clarke swings, high pop fly in the infield, and coming in, making the call and the catch is Spike Owen. So the Yankees go in order. We go to the top of the third. We are scoreless here at the house that Ruth built. And we will see Don Baylor, John Marzano, and Bruce Hurst batting for the Boston Red Sox. Mel Stottlemyre ready to deal, toes the rubber, and the pitch to Don Baylor. Baylor on the 0-2 pitch, grounds back to Stottlemyre. Stottlemyre with the toss onto Blomberg for the 1-3 putout. So 1 away here for the Boston catcher, John Marzano. He is 1 for 2 with a run batted in. Munson sets the 1-2 delivery. Marzano tried to hold up and could not do it. 2 down, and Mel Stottlemyre picks up his first strikeout of the game. 2 away here in the Boston third, and it brings up the pitcher, Bruce Hurst. Stottlemyre uncorks it. Here's the 0-2 pitch, and Hurst sends this one high fly ball to center field, and pacing over a few steps and making the catch is Bobby Mercer. Boston goes 3 up, 3 down, and we are in the bottom of the third inning, and we are scoreless. Greg Nettles, Gene Michael, and Mel Stottlemyre due up for the Bronx Bombers. Nettles 2 for 4 overall in this tournament with 4 runs batted in. First with a strikeout, the 2-2 pitch, and Nettles looks at strike 3 called. Nice curveball dropped in there by Bruce Hurst for his second strikeout. And Gene Michael now. Michael 2 for 4 in the tournament with a run batted in. Hurst into his wind and the 2-2 pitch. And Gene Michael swings. This one driven to center field, but not deep enough, except to go into the glove of Ellis Burks. So 2 up, 2 down now for Mel Stottlemyre. Hurst to deal to his mound opponent. Payoff pitch to Stottlemyre. Swing and a miss, strike 3. And the Yankees go down 1-2-3. We are in the top of the 4th already. And we have no score in this single elimination tournament. Ellis Burks. We are back at the top of the order for the Red Sox. 0 for 1 today. Cold bat for Ellis Burks, who's 0 for 6 overall as of this at bat. Welcome in to Aaron Reed and to Legend Sports Universe, who's having a hell of a season 2 in the Franchise Stars Baseball League. Bernie doing his 1950 Red Sox. So all good stuff, guys. All right, Stottlemyre with a strikeout thus far through 3. The 0-1 delivery to Ellis Burks. Grounded out last time. Looks like he's going to pop out this time on the right-hand side. And making the catch is Ron Blomberg out there in the shallow outfield grass. So 1 away now. Marty Barrett has the lone Boston Red Sox hit. Stottlemyre with the 1-2 delivery. Barrett swings on this one. Base hit, center field. So Marty Barrett now owns both of the Red Sox hits. Boston with a runner on now. And here comes Wade Boggs. Boggsy nothing for 1. Stottlemyre with the 2-1. Boggs swings, grounder to short. This could be a 2-ball. 6 for 3, inning-ending double play. So the Red Sox get a hit, but everything erased on that double play. We head to the bottom of the 4th. We are still scoreless. Back at the top of the order for the Bombers. Roy White, Matty Aluden, and Ron Blomberg. Roy White, nothing for 1. Hurst with the payoff pitch. And this one missing inside. Leadoff walk on that fastball. So Roy White, and he's got some wheels, is at first base. Here's Matty Aluden now. Hurst checks White at first. Evans on the bag. Here's the pitch. And this one, just a little tapper back to the mound. And Alou, sacrifice complete. Roy White moves into scoring position for the Yankees here with 1 down. Ron Blomberg now. Hurst again with a check of the runner, and the lefty deals. Blomberg swings. This one a soft fly ball to right. Twisting foul, and making the catch, Mike Greenwell in right field with the running grab. So 2 away, Roy White remains in scoring position at second. And here comes Thurman Munson. Hurst peers over his left shoulder. Roy White has the sign from Marzano, the 0-2 delivery. Munson, a swing and a miss. So the Yankees get a walk and leave one in scoring position. And we are in the top of the 5th. And we have no score here at Yankee Stadium. Welcome in, Mike Silva. Beautiful job here in Yankee Stadium by you. All right, let us continue. As be Mike Greenwell, Dewey Evans, and Spike Owen. So Mel Stottlemyre has scattered just 2 hits in 4 innings of work. The payoff pitch to Mike Greenwell. Greenwell swings a miss. Wrapped back to short, and a bit of a high throw there by Gene Michael, but Blomberg pulling it down and getting his foot in the bag to retire Greenwell for the first out of the visitors' half of the 5th. Dewey Evans in the box now. Stottlemyre with the 1-1 delivery to Evans, who grounded to third last time, and just a little dribbler to second, and Horace Clarke has that one for the 4-3 putout. So 2 up and 2 down now for Spike Owen. Stottlemyre, count even, 2-2 on Owen. And Owen swings, and this one grounded to first. And Blomberg will win the race to the first sack himself. Nothing across for Boston. We go to the bottom of the 5th. No score. Bobby Mercer, Horace Clarke, and Greg Nettles due up. Mercer ready to deal, or Hurst ready to deal. A walk, 4 strikeouts, and this one, a liner to left. This will get down for a base hit. And the no-hitter broke it up now. So shutouts going now for these pitchers, as Hurst will face Horace Clarke. Mercer good lead off of first. Hurst with a glance at the runner, and the 0-1 delivery to Horace Clarke, and Clarke bunts this one back to the mound. Hurst looks to second, but his only play will be to first. Bobby Mercer moves into scoring position for Graig Nettles. All right, here is the 2-0 delivery. And this one in the dirt. Good stop by John Marzano, or Bobby Mercer's easily at third. The count 3-2 on Nettles. Nettles swings. This one a slow roller to short. And that is going to be an infield hit. Bobby Mercer moves to third. So the Yankees with runners at the corners, Mercer at third, Graig Nettles at first. And here is Gene Michael. First from the stretch and the 0-1. Michael swings, fly ball. This one's going to be a gap into left center. And that's going to score at least one run. Possibly two, as that gets all the way. No, they're going to hold the runner at third. So Gene Michael picks up the RBI double. Nettles will stay at third, and the Yankees out to a 1-0 lead here in the bottom of the fifth. Nettles at third, Gene Michael at second for Mel Stottlemyre. Roy White waits on deck. Hurst with the 2-1 delivery. Stottlemyre swings. Fly ball left field. Back on it toward the track. Toward the wall. And this is out of here. And shocker, Mel Stottlemyre goes yard. And just like that, the New York Yankees not only break up the no-hitter, but now lead this game 4-0. In the bottom of the fifth, there is Gary Sorrell, or Consigliere. Welcome in. All right. So it's 4-0. Base is clear, and Bruce Hurst gets the hook. It will be Tom Bolton making his first appearance in this tournament, the Tosser Tournament. Wow. Texag says, well, there goes the neighborhood. All right, the lefty Bolton deals. Here's the 1-0 delivery. Roy White swings. This one, hard grounder to second. And it'll be Evans, or Barrett to Evans, to retire the runner. So here's Matty Alou now. Bolton has the sign from Marzano. Here's the delivery. Alou, sacrifice bunt last time, swinging in the first pitch. This one gap to left center. And Matty will hold at second base. And they are loving it here in the Bronx. The Boston Red Sox looking for that elusive third out. The Mel Stottlemyre, wow. All right, here is number 3 hitter, Ron Blumberg, 0-for-2. Bolton delivers. Blumberg swinging in the first pitch, tapper up the first base line, and close play at first, and they don't get him. The toss to Bolton, and it's not in time. Ron Blumberg picking up the infield hit. Matty Alou moves to third, and the Boston Red Sox just not getting that third out, and here comes danger to the plate in Thurman Munson. Munson, 0-for-2, 2 down. Runners at the corners. Bolton from the stretch in the 1-2. And this ball gets away from Marzano all the way to the backstop. And Blumberg takes second, and Matty Alou will come in to score. And the Yankees have put 5 hash marks up here in the bottom of the fifth. Thurman Munson back in the box. Blumberg in scoring position. The 2-2. Munson, swing and a miss. But the damage has been done, and in a big way. The Yankees, 5 runs, 6 hits. They leave one. It's 5-0 Yankees as we head to the top of the 6th. So we're in the middle of the game right now, but the Boston Red Sox have a lot of work to do. Player of the game thus far, of course, Mel Stottlemyre. So again, Bruce Hurst had a no-hitter going into the bottom of the fifth, and then everything blew open. All right, here is Don Baylor. 0-for-1 on the day. The 2-2 pitch to Baylor. Baylor swings, and this one, soft little dunker into right field. And Baylor's aboard. You got to thank legends for the little term dunker. I would just call them flares and Texas leaders, but dunker's kind of fun too. All right, Baylor aboard. Here we go. The Red Sox trying to make a little noise here. Marzano is 0-for-1. Baylor leads off first. The 0-1 to John Marzano, who struck out last time. And this one, sinking liner to center field. This gets down for a base hit. So here come the Red Sox, picking up their 4th base hit in the game, and it brings up pinch hitter Todd Benzinger. So Bolton's day quickly done. Benzinger 1-for-1 in this tournament with a run batted in. Baylor at second, Marzano at first, nobody out. The 2-2 from Stottlemyre. Benzinger swings. This one grounded to third. The only play will be to first. So the runners move up as Nettles makes the 5-3 put out to Blumberg. Baylor at third, Marzano at second now. And we're back at the top of the order for Boston. Pardon me. And Ellis Burks. Absolutely frozen. Absolute zero. Bad for him. 0-for-7 as of this at bat. 0-for-2 today. 1 down, 2 in scoring position for Boston. Stottlemyre with a 2-2 pitch. And Burke sends this one down the line for extra bases. 1 run will score. And 2 runs will score. Ellis Burks with the RBI double. And the Red Sox mounting a comeback here. It is 5-2. So, I don't know, Texags. Don't know if the neighborhood has gone yet or not. Ellis Burks with speed in scoring position for Marty Barrett. Barrett, perfect 2-for-2 today. Stottlemyre with a check of the runner. And the 1-1 pitch to Barrett. Barrett swings. This one, line drive, left field, base hit. Throw comes in, hits the cutoff man. So they're going to hold Burks up at third. Runners at the corners for the Red Sox. And these teams now tied for hits. And here's the number 3 hitter, Wade Boggs, who is 0-for-2. Stottlemyre from the stretch, the 2-1 to Boggs. Boggs swings. This one grounded to second. And it's a 4-6-3 inning-ending double play. However, the 1987 Boston Red Sox get 2 runs on 4 hits. And they cut into this Yankee lead. It's 5-2 as we go to the bottom half of the 6th inning. And Oil Can Boyd coming in here. So Boyd making his first appearance. And he will face Bobby Mercer, Horace Clarke, and Greg Nettles. Feels like it's over, especially, says Texag, with very few runs in this tournament thus far. It's been low scoring for the most part, you're right. All right, so Oil Can, ready to deal. Here's the 1-1 pitch to Bobby Mercer. And he skies this one to right field. And who you going to call? You're going to call Mike Greenwell to make the catch. So 1 away now for Horace Clarke. Boyd into his wind, working quickly. Here's the 0-1. Clarke sacrifices last time. And this one sends this up the gap. This one will get all the way to the wall. Horace Clarke at second, and he will stop there with a 1-out double. Yankees now lead in hits 7-6. Greg Nettles now 1-for-2. Boyd with the 2-2 pitch to Nettles, singled in the 5th, wrapped hard to first. Up with this one is Evans, and he will toss onto Oil Can Boyd covering at first. Nettles is retired. Horace Clarke moves to third, 2 out. Sound is going to cut out just for 1 minute. Be right back with you. I'm still on the mic, but just cutting out here for a minute. And then back with you. Back with you. All right. Cool, cool, cool. All right, let's get back to it. And that brings up Gene Michael. Potential 6th run for the Yankees, just 90 feet away. Boyd from the stretch, and the pitch to Gene Michael. And this is going to be an intentional walk. Gene Michael with that RBI double back in the 5th. So runners at the corners, and they're going to pitch to Mel Stottlemyre, who has a 3-run homer in this game. Boyd from the stretch, the 2-2 to Stottlemyre. Stottlemyre, no home run this time. Tried to check his swing, and he went around, says the ump. So the Yankees get nothing. We go to the 7th. It's the Yankees 5 and the Red Sox 2. And we have Mike Greenwell, Dwight Evans, and Spike Owen. Cousin Ken. He's hanging out in New Hampshire, saying hi to everybody. So good to see you. And Dwayne Marks, good to see you as well, Dwayne. All right, Greenwell in the game is 0 for 2. We're in the 7th and 27 minutes into the game. 3-1 pitch to Greenwell. Check swing, and he did not go around. They appeal down the 1st, and the ump says he did not go. So Greenwell aboard, and here's Dewey Evans, 0 for 2. Stottlemyre eyes Evans, gets the sign from Munson. Payoff pitch, and called strike 3, fastball. Now Stottlemyre picking up his 2nd strikeout. 1 down, Greenwell at first for Spike Owen. Stottlemyre with the 0-1, and Owen sends this one shallow right, and making the catch is Matty Alou. Matty Alou uncorks the throw back to first. Greenwell back just in time. Almost had him doubled off. So 2 down now. And Don Baylor, a swing of the bat, puts the Red Sox within 1. He is 1 for 2. Stottlemyre deals to Baylor. The runner is off, and what a bonehead decision that was. Mike Greenwell caught stealing to end the top of the 7th. We are in the middle of the 7th. The Yankees 5 and the Red Sox 2. The other remaining game here in round 3, the 1973 Pirates and the 1984 Braves. And when that's done, we will be in the final, and that will be a 3-game series, whoever that ends up to be. All right. Happy anniversary to you, Cousin Ked. God grant you both many, many more years. But not a lot of honeydew lists. She needs to understand that you need to be rolling baseball games. Roy White will lead it off here in the Yankees for the Yankees in the bottom of the 7th, followed by Matty Alou and Ron Blomberg. Oil Can Boyd stays on in relief. He's worked an inning and walked 1 and struck out 1. Full count coming to Roy White. White swings, sinking liner to right. This will get down for a base hit in front of Mike Greenwell. So the Yankees with hit number 8. Always like to check in with Legends and see if he's doing a game tonight. So do let us know, Legends. Matty Alou now. There you go, Cousin Ken. He's doing it up right. He brought 4 teams in his bats league to play with him tomorrow. Nice. So how are you guys doing the bathroom thing with 4 baseball teams and you and Mrs. Ken? That could be a bit tricky there. Hopefully it all works. That nobody takes 2 long showers, right? All right, here we are then. As Oil Can Boyd deals to Matty Alou, who is 1 for 2. Alou swings, ground ball to short, 6, 4, 3, double play. So Owen to Barrett to Evans, 2 down, bases empty for the first baseman for the Yankees, Ron Blomberg. Lefty in against Oil Can Boyd. Here's the 1-0 to Blomberg. And Blomberg seeing eye single up the middle. The Yankees now with their 9th base knock in this game. So no game this evening. But tomorrow, Franchise Stars Baseball League broadcasts at noon. So as Ken Castro says, when Mrs. Ken is shopping, that he is going to bang out, so to speak, a 2-game set. Well done. All right, here's Thurman Munson. 0 for 3, 2 down. Blomberg at first. Boyd checks the runner, the 1-1. And Munson sends this one to center field. Liner, but down into the glove of Ellis Burks. So the Yankees scoreless, and we go to the top of the 8th. It's still 5-2. But the Boston Red Sox could be running out of time, muchachos. Don Baylor or John Marzano, and we'll see if there will be a pinch hitter for Oil Can Boyd. I imagine that there will be. Legends telling us after tomorrow's broadcast, nothing until Monday, when he'll hopefully be able to put together the rookie draft broadcast. Pretty cool. All right. That you're doing the rookie broadcast, not that you're going to be off till Monday. All right. Stottlemyre delivers to Baylor. Baylor swings in the first pitch. Long drive into left center field. This is going to get down and all the way to the wall. Don Baylor kicking it off here with a 2-bagger. So some of the fans here at Yankee Stadium making the trip down from Boston, heartened by the leadoff double by Don Baylor. Now it's up to John Marzano to try to move him up or move him all the way home. Marzano 1 for 2. Stottlemyre with a check of Baylor, who has occasional speed. The 0-1 to Marzano. Marzano shows bunt. This one bunted in the air. Stottlemyre off the mound makes the catch. Oh man, the Red Sox. Of course, you got to remember this team's still under the curse of the Bambino. All right, here is Bill Buckner now. So Oil Can Boyd's day is done. Buckner is 1 for 1 with an RBI in this tournament. Stottlemyre wheels and deals. The 1-0 to Buckner. This one, a soft grounder to short. Buckner's not going to beat this one out, though. Gene Michael barehands it and fires onto Blomberg. 2 down. Red Sox on the verge of wasting that leadoff Baylor 2-bagger. Ellis Burks 1 for 3, 2 RBI in the tournament, and they both came in this game. Here we go. 2-2 pitch, and Burks sends this out to left field. Measuring it up and makes the catch is Roy White. Side retired. The Boston Red Sox do waste the double. We go to the bottom of the 8th. It's the Yankees 5 and the Red Sox 2. And it'll be Bobby Mercer, Horace Clarke, and Greg Nettles due up for these pinstripers. So Al Nipper gets the call from the pen, making his first appearance. Marzano sets the target. Nipper with a 2-2 pitch. Mercer, who singled and scored a run. This one, 2-hopper to short, and Spike Owen fires onto Dwight Evans for the 6-3 putout. 1 away now for Horace Clarke, who is 1 for 2. Yankees on the verge to advancing to the finals. Al Nipper deals the 1-1 pitch, where Clarke doubled his Horace Clarke doubled and dumps a base hit into left. So the Yankees with a runner aboard, and they are now in the double digits in hits. And here's Greg Nettles. Nettles is 1 for 3. Clarke definitely a threat to steal. See whether he tries to test Marzano's arm here. The 1-2 pitch. The runner does not go. Hard grounder to third. 5-4-3. Inning-ending double play. And we go to the 9th. Can the Red Sox come back? Sparky Lyle will come on to try to shut it down here for New York. And the Boston Red Sox will send up the number 2, 3, 4 hitters. Marty Barrett, Wade Boggs, and Mike Greenwell. And welcome in to Clayton Parks. It's good to see you. All right. So Marty Barrett to lead things off here. Perfect 3 for 3 today. Sparky Lyle, the lefty, has finished his warm-up pitches. Here is the 1-1 pitch to Marty Barrett, and Barrett stings this one. Line drive, base hit, right field. And they are incredulous here in the Bronx, but nonetheless, Marty Barrett stands at first. Here's Wade Boggs. Boggs, nothing for 3. Lyle looking for the double play. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Swung on, grounded to third, and they're going to go to second for 1, but they will not turn 2. So Wade Boggs aboard on the fielder's choice, and here comes Mike Greenwell. Greenwell, nothing for 2 today, 1 for 6 overall. Sparky Lyle with the 1-2 pitch to Greenwell. Greenwell swings, and this one grounded to third. 5-4-3, ball game over. The New York Yankees go to the finals. They defeat the Boston Red Sox by a final score of 5-2. The line for the victorious 1973 New York Yankees, 5 runs, 10 hits, no errors. For the 1987 Boston Red Sox, 2 runs, 8 hits, and no errors. Player of the game, as you would expect, Mel Stottlemyre. Stottlemyre picks up the win, struck out 2, walked 1, and had a big 3-run homer. Sparky Lyle picks up the save. Boston, however, did not fare so well with its pitchers. Bruce Hurst, who lost the no-hitter in the 5th, had struck out 4, but gave up that big home run. 4 earned runs for him. Bolton worked 2/3 of an inning, struck out a batter, gave up an earned run. Oil Can Boyd, 2 in relief, walked 1, struck out 1, and then Al Nipper came in and worked an inning. So that is that, fans. And the other game is the 1973 Pittsburgh Pirates traveling to Atlanta Fulton County Stadium to take on the 1984 Braves. So the Yankees waiting for the outcome of this game. Should be a good matchup between these two teams. It'll be Jim Rooker versus Pascual Perez. So World's Worst Gamer says it was never in doubt. All right, we're going to go ahead and just jump in. I might as well get this second game done, as we're only 38 minutes into this broadcast. And then a 3-game series will come up in the final. So I want to thank you guys as we got a quick start on this thing. And this was a lot of fun. Hope to do this again, maybe with some different parameters, possibly. I'm thinking since we had fun with these sub 500 teams, let's really go for it. Maybe next time we do a tournament, it'll be a tournament of last place teams. And we will keep it a little bit more community friendly this time. And we would do this 1950, 5-0. Let's say 1950 to 1990. So that's what I'm proposing. So we'll see. That stays in a lot of comfort zones for everybody. Last place teams, 1950 to 1990, could be the next tournament. I don't know if is Big Clue in here. I don't know if he is. Our 2 commissioners, are they in here? I don't think so. So I think that the Howie Shanks 4.0 draft is either Friday night or Saturday. I'm not sure if it's Friday night. I guess I'll be hosting on my channel. If it's Saturday, it will either be on MV's channel or Steve's. All right, here we go for the visiting Pittsburgh Pirates, 1973. This was their first season without Roberto Clemente. Leading off in center field, Al Oliver. Batting second at third base, Richie Hebner. Batting third and right field tonight will be Richie Zisk instead of Dave Parker. Batting cleanup in left field, Willie Stargell. Batting fifth at first base, Bob Robertson. Batting sixth and catching, Manny Sanguillen. Batting seventh at second base, Rennie Stennett. Batting eighth at shortstop, Gene Alley. And batting ninth and pitching, Jim Rooker. 1973, 10-6 for Rook with a 2.85 earned run average, 1.14 whip, 4 strikeouts per 9 innings and 2.7 walks for the hometown Atlanta Braves of 1984. Leading off at first base, Gerald Perry. Batting second again, sorry, can't change the pictures in tournament mode. Wrong picture, but right player, Randy Johnson at third base. Batting third in center field, Dale Murphy. Batting cleanup in right field, Claudell Washington. Batting fifth at second base, Glenn Hubbard. Batting sixth at short, Rafael Ramirez. Batting seventh in left field, Milt Thompson. Batting eighth and catching, Bruce Benedict. And taking the hill and batting ninth, Pascual Perez. Perez with a 14-8 record for the Bravos in 1984. A 3.74 earned run average, 1.22 whip, 6.2 strikeouts per 9 innings, and 2.2 walks. And we are ready to get underway. So this is something that Out of the Park does need to address. The tournament mode is, again, relative to the rest of the game, something that's newer, and that you need to be able to go in and fix up players. There's no way. It's a bit of a drag, unfortunately. Cannot go into the edit page to change pictures, which is really weird. Anyhow, let's get to the ballpark. And once again, we thank Mike Silva for these beautiful parks. And here we are, Atlanta Fulton County Stadium. All right, Al Oliver will lead it off, 2 for 5 in the tournament, as Pascual Perez finishes his warm-up pitches. We will buzz around Atlanta Fulton County Stadium. And here's the 3-2 pitch to Al Oliver. Swing and a miss, strike 3 to start the game. So Oliver going for a fastball and coming up with nothing but air. Here's the Gravedigger's son, Richie Hebner, nothing for 3 in this tournament. Perez with the 2-2 pitch. Hebner looks at a called strike 3. This one a changeup. So 2 consecutive strikeouts. See if Perez can get the trifecta as Richie Zisk steps in. He is nothing for 1. Perez with a full count. Coming into Zisk. Zisk swings. This one, hard ground ball wrapped to second, and Hubbard will fire onto first for out number 3. No runs, no hits, no errors for the Pittsburgh Pirates. We go to the bottom of the first, the Pirates nothing, and the Braves coming to bat. As Dwayne says, Perez did buzz around the stadium also in 1982. Legends, I agree with you. Al Oliver, a very, very underrated player. Looking at Al's stats here, bears that out. A lifetime 303 hitter. Al Oliver with 219 career runs, 1,326 runs batted in, managed 84 steals. Yeah, an OPS of 643. So, I mean, yeah, this guy was a fine player. Played for the Buccos for the entire first part of his career, from 68 to 77. Then Texas, then Montreal, the Giants, and finished up with the Cross Commonwealth. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Then went to the Phillies, then a brief time with the Dodgers, then ending in the Great White North with the Blue Jays. Very underrated player, you're absolutely right. All right, let's get back to action here. As first baseman, Gerald Perry leads things off. Jim Rooker ready to deal. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Perry swings. This one softly grounded short. Plenty of time, however, for Gene Alley to fire on to Bob Robertson. So just one Gold Glover starting for the Bucks. Gene Alley at short. And here is Randy Johnson, 0 for 5 in this tournament. The 2-1 pitch from Rooker. And Johnson swings, high fly ball, right field. And back, and this one's going to bounce off the wall for extra bases. Johnson rounding second. He's going for third, and he will have a 1-out triple. So the Braves making noise here in the bottom of the first inning, and it brings up Braves favorite Dale Murphy. Of course, Kind of an interesting bit of, you guys all know this, of course, Babe Ruth's final season in 1935 with the Boston Braves, and his all-time home run record broken by an Atlanta Braves. So, Atlanta Fulton County, the scene of probably the most well-known moment in baseball history. Back in April of 1974. All right, Dale Murphy is 2 for 4 now. Johnson at third. Rook out of the stretch. Here's the pitch. Murphy swinging on the first pitch. This will score the first run. Fly ball to right. Short of the track, making the catch is Richie Zisk. And Johnson will tag and commit to score. And the 1984 Braves lead 1-0 at the bottom of the first, 2 down. And Claudell Washington, who is 0 for 4. The base is empty. Lefty to lefty. Payoff pitch. And Rooker misses inside with this fastball. So Claudell Washington very speedy at first. Here's Glenn Hubbard. Hubbard 1 for 2. Rooker deals. Throws over. And nice move. And nice pickoff. Claudell Washington picked off by Jim Rooker. Side retired. But the Braves pick up a run. 1 hit, no errors, and nobody left. Let's look at that quick move there by Jim Rooker. Bam, dead. All right. Bottom or top of the second here now. The Pirates will send up Willie Stargell, Bob Robertson, and Manny Sanguillen. Stargell 1 for 4. The run batted in. Has yet to homer in this tournament. Pascual Perez with 2 strikeouts deals to Stargell. Stargell swings in the first pitch. This one just lofted to left and running in and making the catch. Dale Murphy calling off, or Milt Thompson calling off Dale Murphy. So 1 down, only 1 Gold Glover starting for these Braves. Center fielder Dale Murphy. Bob Robertson now, important part of the 1970s lumber company. Batting with 1 away, Perez with a payoff pitch to Robertson. Robertson swing and a miss. So the fastball in there, Perez picking up strikeout number 3 for here's Manny Sanguillen. Hit the ball hard. Well, he's only hit the ball once in 4 attempts in this tournament. The 0-1 pitch to Sanguillen. Sanguillen swings, this one a chopper to second, and gloving it is Hubbard, and he will fire on to first to Gerald Perry for the 4-3 putout. So the Buccos come up with nada, nunca, nothing. Bottom of the second, it'll be Glenn Hubbard, Rafael Ramirez, and Milt Thompson. The Braves leading the Pirates 1-0. Jim Rooker not looking terribly sharp out there. The lefty deals to Hubbard. Hubbard cuts on this first pitch, fly ball left field, and running in on it and making the grab is Willie Stargell. So 1 away now for Rafael Ramirez, 1 for 4 in the tournament. Rooker deals the 1-1. Ramirez shows bunt, gets it up the first base line, and it will be Bob Robertson firing to Rennie Stennett, covering on the play. So 2 up, 2 down now for Milt Thompson. And Jim Rooker, not a big strikeout pitcher. He really needs to rely on his defense. Milt Thompson, 0 for 2. Rooker with the 1-0 delivery to Thompson. And Thompson grounds this one to first. And Bob Robertson will take this one unassisted. 3 up, 3 down. We go to the top of the third. It's the Braves 1, Pirates 0. So to Dwayne Martz, should the Braves win this, it will be Braves-Yankees. Then we're going to have to call you to task. Who do you like? All right. So this game actually between Dwayne Martz and I, although neither of us are managing the Pirates, the team I picked, and Dwayne Martz picking the Braves. All right, Rennie Stennett here to lead it off for the Buccaneers, Gene Alley and Jim Rooker. Pascual Perez with the 1-2 delivery to Stennett. Stennett swings, and this one, just a routine grounder to first. And Gerald Perry will take it to the bag himself. 1 away now for Gene Alley. 0 for 4. 0-2 pitch to Gene Alley. Gene Alley swings. This one just a little softy to second base. And that's Glenn Hubbard making the play. 2 up, 2 down for the Pirates for Jim Rooker. 2-2 coming to Rook. Strike three called. This one getting the outer part of the plate. The runs, hits, or errors. The Buccos go in order. We go to the bottom of the third, and the Atlanta Braves leading the Pittsburgh Pirates 1-0. All right. And it'll be Bruce Benedict, Pascual Perez, and Gerald Perry due up for these Atlanta Braves. Rooker has the sign from Sanguillen. Payoff pitch coming to Benedict. Benedict swings, and this one lined to first, and great play by Bob Robertson. That one definitely would have been extra bases, so tip of the cap there to Bob at first. There's Pascual Perez. Jim Rooker deals. Here's the 1-1 to Perez. He swings. This one a little flare to right, running in and toward the foul line and making the grab is Richie Zisk. So the right side of the Bucco defense doing some work here in the bottom of the third inning as Gerald Perry steps in. We are back at the top of the Bravos order. He is nothing for one. Rooker with the 3-2 pitch, getting behind players or hitters a lot, and fastball misses inside, and Atlanta has a base runner. Randy Johnson 1 for 1. Speedy Gerald Perry leads off first. 2 down, the 0-1. Johnson swings, base hit. Right field. This one just over second base. And Gerald Perry sliding, and a bad throw. This one gets by. This one gets by Hebner, and end to score is Gerald Perry. So Randy Johnson picks up a single, and it's an error on Richie Zisk. Let's have a look at that bit of ugliness again. That's going to hurt. And mea culpa, that's Al Oliver. So score that one E8. Bad throw by Oliver. I thought at first Zisk had it. So the run scores. Happy campers here at Atlanta Stadium as Dale Murphy steps in, and Dwayne Marsh saying, "Let's go, Murphy." All right, speed on the base paths out there at second. Atlanta looking for its third run, so Rooker not too happy about that unearned run. Oliver, bad throw, gets by Hebner. Rooker deals. Swung on, Murphy routine grounder short. Gene Alley feels it and fires onto first to Bob Robertson to get Dale Murphy. But the Braves pick up a run. It's unearned, but 2-0. We go to the top of the fourth. And we're back at the top of the Pittsburgh Pirates order. Al Oliver, Richie Hebner, Richie Zisk. And because, well, except for that last game that we saw, most of these games have been low-scoring affairs. The Bucks really need to get to work here. Pascual Perez, 4 strikeouts thus far in this game. And Al Oliver, one of those victims. Here's the delivery to Oliver. Oliver swings, hard ground ball to short. Up with it, and plenty of time is Rafael Ramirez to retire Al Oliver. Here's Richie Hebner, nothing for 4 for 2, and he struck out as well. Hebner swings, and this one grounded to third. Routine 5-3 put out as Randy Johnson fires across the diamond. Here's Richie Zisk. Here is the 2-1 to Zisk, who grounded out, and he's going to ground to third this time. And that's it. The Buccos go in order. We go to the bottom of the fourth. The 1984 Braves 2, the 1973 Pirates, nothing. Worst Gamer said Randy Johnson's only pitching appearance in Pro Bowl, 2 innings, 14 runs, all unearned, 6 hits, 8 walks, 2 hit batsmen. All right, nice Nice bit of trivia there. Thank you, Wolfsburg Gamer. All right, Claudel Washington, Glenn Hubbard, and Rafael Ramirez due up for the Braves. So here we go. Rooker deals. Here's the pitch to Claudel Washington. Swings in the first pitch, come back to the mound. Rooker has it, fires quickly to Bob Robertson, who almost lost that ball. So in the 1-3 putout, 1 away here. Jim Rooker at 51 pitches here in the bottom of the 4th. Rooker getting behind some hitters, though. Glenn Hubbard, nothing for 1. Here's the 2-0. Rooker behind. Hubbard swings, and this one, I mean, hit with authority to right field, but short of the track. And Richie Zisk makes it. So too much vertical, not enough horizontal, and the Bucks are happy about that. 2 down now for Rafael Ramirez. Rooker with the 0-2. Ramirez doubled last time and strikes out this time. The Braves go in order, and we go to the 5th. The Braves 2 and the Pirates nothing. Part of the order for the Buccos here: Willie Stargell, Bob Robertson, and Manny Sanguillen. And as Bob Prince would say, need a little chicken on the hill with Will. Owned some chicken restaurants in the Pittsburgh area back in the 1970s. Pascual Perez deals. Here's the 0-1 to Stargell. Stargell swings. This one just a harmless ground ball to second. And plenty of time for Glenn Hubbard to fire on Perry to cut down Stargell for out number 1. Here's Bob Robertson, first baseman, nothing for 1. The 1-0 delivery. And Robertson swings, long fly ball, center field. Will it have the distance? This ball is out of here. Bob Robertson goes yard big time. And the Pittsburgh Pirates cut this Braves lead in half here in the top of the 5th. It's 2-1. Touch them all. Mr. Robertson, 445-foot shot to dead center. Let's have a look at that smash again by the Bucco first baseman. 112.5 miles an hour exit velocity on this ball. And Bob Robertson getting his money. This one landing 3 rows back in center field. All right, brings up Manny Sanguillen, 2-1 now, 1 out. Sanguillen nothing for 1. And that was the first hit for the Pittsburgh Pirates in this game, and a big one it was. Yep, there goes the no-hitter and the shutout, and one swell foop. Perez deals the 1-0 delivery to Sanguillen. Sanguillen swings, and this is a rainbringer on the infield. Seen a big nimbus cloud. And making the catch is Randy Johnson for out number 2. It's a good tight ball game here, baseball fans, as Rennie Stennett steps in. Stennett, nothing for 1, 2 away. The 1-2 pitch from Pascual Perez. Stennett, swing and a miss on the fastball. But the Buccos pick up a run on 1 hit for Bob Robertson's solo home run. We go to the bottom of the 5th. It's the Braves 2 and the Pirates 1. Milt Thompson, Bruce Benedict, and Pascual Perez due up for the Atlanta Braves. Thanks for joining us here tonight, guys. We got people hanging out here for a little bit of tournament fun. Milt Thompson, nothing for 1 in the game. Jim Rooker has whiffed 1 and walked 2 through 4. The lefty deals. Thompson, who grounded out to Bob Robertson last time. This time, grounder to Stennett at second. Stennett fires onto Robertson for the 4-3 putout. 1 out and 1 down now for the catcher, Bruce Benedict, who's nothing for 1. Rooker looking to get into a groove. Here's the 2-2 to Benedict. Benedict swings, and a little flare out to short, and pulling it down is Gene Alley. So 2 up, 2 down here for the pitcher, Pascual Perez, who's nothing for 1. Rooker deals the 1-2. Perez shows bunt on the 1-2 count, and that is a strikeout. So Jim Rooker picking up another one here. No runs, no hits, no errors. We go to the top of the 6th. 84 Braves 2, 73 Bucks 1. Gene Alley, Jim Rooker, and Al Oliver due up for the Corsairs. Pascual Perez has struck out 5 through 5 innings of work. The 2-2 pitch to Gene Alley. Gene Alley swings. This one driven to center field, but it's not going to be deep enough. Making the catch is Dale Murphy. So Alley gave it a ride. Here's Rooker now. Nothing for one. Perez deals. Here's the 0-2 to Jim Rooker. Rooker swings. Popped in foul ground behind the plate. Benedict back, and he dropped it. So that'll be an error on Benedict. Rooker back in. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a called strike three. Fastball in the inside. So 2 down now, and we're back at the top of the order for Pittsburgh. And Al Oliver, who was nothing for 2. Pascual Perez winds, and the 0-1 to the center fielder. And Al Oliver, this one a gapper into right center field. This one will go all the way to the wall. Al Oliver is going to have at least 2 on this one, and he will stop at second as the throw comes in. So the Buccos now with the tying run in scoring position and the go-ahead run coming to the plate of Richie Hebner. Hebner does have some power. 0 for 5, though, as of this at-bat in the tournament. Lefty in the box. Perez has the sign from Bruce Benedict. Here's the 0-2 to Hebner. And Hebner swings, base hit up the middle. Pass short into center field. And coming around the score, here's the throw to the plate. Oliver slides. This throw off target. And the Pirates even it up here in the top of the 6th inning. Thanks to the RBI single by Richie Hebner. It's now 2-2. Let's have a look at that one. Hebner coming through big time here. And nice try there. It's short, but Ramirez just not able to get to the ball. Bernie says, go Bucks. All right, Richie Hebner at first with 2 away now. The go-ahead run is on first, and here's Richie Zisk. Nothing for 2. Pascual Perez not paying any attention to Hebner there at first. 2-2 pitch. Zisk swing and a miss. And nice slider action there by Perez for the strikeout. But the Buccos pick up a run on 2 hits, the RBI by Richie Hebner. And we are tied as we head to the bottom of the 6th. Braves and Pirates knotted at 2. Going to be the top of the order for Atlanta. Gerald Perry, Randy Johnson, and Dale Murphy. All right, Gerald Perry, nothing for 1. Jim Rooker with the payoff pitch. Strike 3. And called strike on the inside corner. Rooker coming with a gas, borderline pitch, but he gets the call. 1 down now for Randy Johnson. Perfect 2 for 2 at the plate. Rook now with his 3rd strikeout. 2-1 pitch to Randy Johnson, RBI single in this game, and he singles up the middle. Braves picking up their 3rd hit now. So the line identical for these teams at 2-3-1, and here's Dale Murphy. Dale Murphy, nothing for 1, has an RBI in this game. Johnson leads off first, 1 away. Rooker checks the runner, 2-2. Strike 3. And this one, a strike on the outside corner. So Rooker going to the fastball. 2 away. Johnson remains at first for Claudel Washington now. Washington batting in the cleanup spot. Nothing for 1 today. The 0-1. And Claudel Washington hits this one high to left. And this one's going to go all the way to the wall for extra bases. Washington will have himself an RBI triple. Trotting in to score is Randy Johnson, and the Braves take the lead here, or retake the lead. It's now 3-2 in the bottom of the 6th. Glenn Hubbard now batting with Washington at 3rd and 2 down. Glenn Hubbard, nothing for 2. He's 1 for 4 overall in the tourney. Rooker from the stretch in the 2-2. Hubbard swings, grounded to second, and Stennett to Robertson to end the inning. However, the Braves pick up a run on 2 hits. The runner left on. We go to the top of the 7th. The 84 Braves 3, the 73 Pirates 2. Willie Stargell, Bob Robertson, and Manny Sanguillen do the bat. Pascual Perez through 6 has fanned 7. So excellent performance by him. Benedict sets the target for Perez. Here's the 3-1 pitch. And Stargell sends this one deep, 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 and gone! Willie Stargell goes yard 415 feet, and the Braves lead short-lived for a half inning. 2 batters, and the Buccos tie it up here. We are back to 3-3. Touch 'em all, Willie, 105 off his bat. This one just clearing the wall. So Dale Murphy with the lead, but not enough. 3-3 your score, and here comes Bob Robertson. Solo home run his last time up. Perez deals. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Bob Robertson swings. This one a little nubber to second, and Glenn Hubbard will retire Mr. Robinson on the 4-3. So 1 away now for Manny Sanguillen, nothing for 2. Perez deals. Here's the 1-0. Sanguillen swings. This one twisting foul on the first base side. Giving chase. Who's going to get it? Glenn Hubbard has it. So Sanguillen is out. So 2 away. Rennie Stennett. Buccos run in here in the 7th. 3-3 your score. Stennett nothing for 2. Perez deals. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Stennett swings and wraps a line drive to left field. Base hit. So the Buccos pick up their 5th safety. And it brings up Gene Alley now. Nothing for 2. Stennett average speed at first. Pascual Perez checks the runner. The 1-2 pitch to Alley. Alley swings. And this one a little flare to right. Base hit. And here come the Lumber Company. Stennett is going to go for 3rd. And he is in there. So the Pittsburgh Pirates with runners at the corners. Jim Rooker's day is done. Dave Cash will come in to pinch hit. He is 1 for 1 in this tournament. Gene Alley at first. Rennie Stennett at 3rd. Bucks looking to go ahead in this game. And there is Steve Tate. Welcome in, Steve. Steve, since you don't see Big Cool around here, just curious, is Shanks for draft Friday night or Saturday night? All right, Perez deals 0-1. And Dave Cash, soft fly ball to left, to right. And that retires the side. But the Buccos tie it up. Up a run, 2 runners left on. We are knotted at 3 here in the middle of the 7th. No clue in the draft night. Okay. All right, Chris Chambliss will lead it off here. Bob Johnson gets the nod now for the Pirates out of the pen. Johnson making his first appearance in the tournament. Chambliss will lead it off, followed by Milt Thompson and Bruce Benedict for the Atlanta Braves. Bob Johnson ready to deal to righty with a 2-2 pitch to Chambliss. Chambliss swings. This one grounded to short. Gene Alley to Bob Robertson. 1 up, 1 down. Left fielder Milt Thompson was nothing for 2. Johnson studies the signs from Sanguillen. Here's the 3-1. Thompson looks at this one inside, all 4. So Johnson giving up the 1-out free pass, and it brings up Bruce Benedict. Nothing in 2 tries. Milt Thompson has some speed, leads off first. Here's the pitch. Benedict swings, grounded to short. Alley. And they're going to turn the 6-4-3 double play. Runs, no hits, no errors. Nobody left. And we go to the top of the 8th. And it is still 3-3. So Rennie Stennett stays in there in second. I wasn't sure if Cash came in or after pinch hitting and staying in the game. So at shortstop for the Braves, Paul Runge will be playing short, and that's pretty much it. Back at the top of the order for the Pittsburgh Pirates here will be Al Oliver, Richie Hebner, and Richie Zist. Pascual Perez at 99 pitches, so still some gas in the tank. He has fanned 7 Pirates. He deals to Oliver, double back in the 6th. Oliver swings, this one a flare to left, and running in hard and making the grab is Milt Thompson. So 1 up, 1 down, and here's Richie Hebner. He had that RBI single. He is 1 for 3. Lefty in the box, digging in against Pascual Perez. The 0-2 to Hebner. Hebner cuts on this one, routine hopper to second, and Glenn Hubbard will fire on to Perry for out number 2. Here's Richie Zisk, nothing for 3. Now, if I was managing this team, I would have Dave Parker in here already. But here's the pitch. Zisk swinging on the first pitch and a gapper to right. Maybe it's a good thing I'm not managing. Richie Zisk is going to have a double here. Pirates picking up another hit. Zisk safe at second. 7th base hit for the Pittsburgh Pirates. And here is Willie Stargell, solo homer, his last time up. The big man steps in. A lot of the old ballparks back in the day in the National League would have stars painted on seats or areas of the ballpark where Stargell hit the ball. He could hit some monsters. 2 down, Zisk at second, 3-3 your score. Perez rubs up the ball, peers in, has the sign from Bruce Benedict. He kicks and deals the 0-2 to Stargell. Willie Stargell swings, this one grounded deep to second. Plenty of time though for Glenn Hubbard to retire. Willie Stargell runs, 1 hit, no errors, a runner left, and we go to the bottom of the 8th. The 84 Braves and the 73 Pirates are knotted at 3. Royal Albert Hall, Gerald Perry and Randy Johnson do up. Hall, nothing for 1. Bob Johnson staying on in relief. 1-0 pitch to Hall. And he swings, and I mean this one, drive high and deep, and this one is history. And the Atlanta Braves jump back in the lead here at the bottom of the 8th. It is now 4-3. 388 feet the tail of the tape on that one. Game here. 12 hits between these two teams. We've seen some homers and good stuff. So let's watch this one. This one 100 miles an hour even off the bat of Albert Hall. And back about 3 rows. Richie Zisk making the lead. But I think more just to show his manager, I tried, Skip. All right, 4-3, nobody out. Back at the top of the order now for the Braves. And Gerald Perry goes nothing for 2. Bob Johnson winds and fires. Perry swings in this first pitch, line to first, taken on the short hop actually by Bob Robertson, and Gerald Perry is out 1. Randy Johnson, perfect 3 for 3. Bob Johnson deals to the other Johnson. Lots of Johnsons here. Fly ball, center field, back on it, and over his head. It's over Oliver's head. Oliver misjudging that ball, and Johnson is in there with a double. So, potential 5th run for the Atlanta Braves now in the scoring position, and here comes Dale Murphy, an RBI in this game, 0 for 2. Bob Johnson with full count. Murphy swings and misses. Big strikeout there by Bob Johnson. His first. 2 down now for Claudell Washington, 1 for 2 with a run back in. Johnson has the sign from Sam Guillen. Full count coming in. And triple last time for Washington. This one grounded back to the mound. They're not going to get Washington. Johnson moves to third. Claudell Washington picks up the infield hit. The Braves with runners at the corners. For Glenn Hubbard, nothing for 3. So Johnson needs to get Hubbard here. We go to the Pirate 9th. We'll see Robertson, Sanguillen, and Stennis. Johnson with the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. This strike 3 drop. Sanguillen back to the backstop. Fires under Robertson just in time. However, the Braves score a run on 3 hits. No errors. A home run by Albert Hall we head to the ninth. The Atlanta Braves on the cusp of moving on to face the 1973 New York Yankees, the Pittsburgh Pirates, with 3 chances to try to prevent that. Steve Bedrosian on looking for the save and to shut it down. And he has to get by Bob Robertson, Manny Sanguillen, and Rennie Stenick. Robertson with a solo shot in this game. Bedrosian is finished with his warm-up pitches. And there's Mike, the sports simulation spectator. Good to see you, man. All right, Bedrosian winds and fires. Here's the 3-0 to Robertson. Robertson takes inside, ball 4, the tying run on the Pittsburgh Pirates here in the top of the ninth. And Pittsburgh will go to its bench now, and Milt May into pinch hit. Milt May has walked in this tournament, and that's it. Robertson, no real speed at first. Milt May, pretty good contact hitter, average power. Bedrosian has the sign from Bruce Benedict. Here's the pitch. Milt May, first pitch swinging, line to right. This will get down for a base hit. Bob Robertson will hold at second. He thought about third. So the Bucks now with 2-1, nobody out, and here's Rennie Stenick. Bob Robertson at second. Milt May at first. Bedrosian ready to work to the Bucco second baseman. Here's the pitch. Stenick gets the bunt down. It's a good one back to the mound. The only play will be to first. Stenick gets the sacrifice. Robertson at third. Milt May at second. And that brings up the Cobra. So Dave Parker, 2 for 3 in the tournament, as Texags borrowing a line from Robert RJL Network. All right, here's the Cobra. Bedrosian works out of the stretch. Full count to Parker. And gives up the walk. Fastball misses. Bases are loaded with Pittsburgh Pirates. And we will see Gene Clines making his first appearance. Clines with a lot of speed, average contact. Bob Robertson at third. Milt May at second. Dave Parker at first, and the speed is at first, unfortunately. Benedict sets the target. Bedrosian pitching with 1 down, looking to get the 2-ball here. Here's the pitch. Gene Clines swings. This one line to left, and this will get down for a base hit. The Pittsburgh Pirates tie it up in the ninth. It is 4-4. What a crazy, crazy, crazy game. Man, oh man, oh man. All right. So here we go. The bases are still loaded. Infield laying in, trying to cut off the run at the plate. Milt May, not a lot of speed there at third. Dave Parker at second. Gene Clines coming through. With the base hit is on first. Al Oliver is 1 for 4. Swing of the bat by Al Oliver. He's got some power. Could put this game well out of reach and advance the Pirates. So here we go. The Bucks, 4 runs, 9 hits, 1 error. The Atlanta Braves, 4 runs, 7 hits, 1 error. Bedrosian from the stretch, full count. Swing and a miss. Al Oliver, that was a mega huge strikeout for Steve Bedrosian. Richie Hebner, 1 for 4, RBI single in this game. Bases remain loaded. The Bucks tying it up here in the top of the ninth. Bedrosian with the 1-1 pitch to Hebner. Hebner swings and grounded to second. This will end the inning. But the Buccos pick up a run, 2 hits, no errors. They leave the bases loaded, wasting an opportunity to get more. We head to the bottom of the ninth inning. Knotted at 4. Looking at defensive substitution, Jackie Hernandez will come in to play short for the Pittsburgh Pirates. All right, Paul Runge will lead it off here. Runge 1 for 1 in the tournament with a run batted in. Followed by Milt Thompson and Bruce Benedict. Scoring in this game thus far, Atlanta, 1 run in the first, 1 in the third, 1 in the sixth, 1 in the eighth. For the Pirates, 1 in the fifth, the sixth, the seventh, and the ninth. Dave Justy will come on now for the Bucks. Justy making his first appearance in this game, or in this tournament. The 1-2 pitch to Paul Runge. And nice one fastball there in the outside corner by Dave Justy for the strikeout. One away now for Milt Thompson. Nothing for two here. Fans on their feet here at Atlanta Fulton County Stadium as Justy with the 1-1 delivery to Milt Thompson. Thompson swings to Hopper to second, and Rennie Stennett is up the fat, fires on to Bob Robertson for the 4-3 putout. So two away here in the bottom of the ninth, and here is Bruce Benedict, nothing for three. Justy rubbing up the ball, the 2-0 delivery to Benedict, who grounded into a double play last time. This one a little number to third. Ebner walked across the diamond, and the Braves go 1-2-3, and we go to extra innings. We are not in for top of the 10th. It'll be Richie Zisk, Willie Stargell, and Bob Robertson to bat for the Pittsburgh Pirates. Hell of the game here. Thank you guys for hanging in. And we did not see any ninth inning sorcery. Well, actually, we did. At least in the top of the ninth. All right, Richie is 1 for 4. Bedrosian, and 1 inning of relief, has walked 2 and struck out 1. Here's the 1-0 delivery to Richie Zisk. And Zisk swings. This one a slow roller to short. And up a fat ball is Runge on to Gerald Perry for out number 1. Willie Stargell with a home run in this game. He is 1 for 4. Bedrosian wheels and deals. The count even on Willie at 2-2. Stargell, big cut and a miss. So nice fastball there by Bedrosian. Pick up his second strikeout. 2 down. Here's Bob Robertson. He is 1 for 3 solo home run. Bedrosian deals to the Bucko first baseman. Robertson swings high, pop fly in the infield, twisting foul on the third base side. And calling for it and waiting for it to come down is Bruce Benedict. The Bucks go quietly. We go to the bottom of the 10th. And we will see a pinch hitter here for the Atlanta Braves. It'll be Bruce Horner. And then back at the top of the order, Gerald Perry and Randy Johnson. So hell of a game here. Nathaniel Lentz coming in here in the bottom of the 10th. So credit to both teams. Whoever gets this one, hard-fought victory. Either way, nothing to be ashamed of. 16 total hits, 8 runs, and 2 errors in this game. Dave Justy with a 3-1 pitch to Bob Horner. This one just off the outside. The winning run now aboard for the 1984 Atlanta Braves, and it brings up the top of the order now. Gerald Perry, who is nothing for 3. Justy checks the slow-footed corner at first. Here's the pitch to Perry. Perry swings. This one line to center. This will get down for a base hit. And Horner will stop at second. So Atlanta once again on the cusp of moving into the finals in a 3-game series against the 1973 New York Yankees. But we're not done here yet. Justy would like to turn 2 here. Randy Johnson, however, perfect 4 for 4 at the plate. Here's the 1-0. Johnson shows bunt up the first base line. They're going to avoid the double play. Robertson, underhand toss to Rennie Stennett covering. The runners move up, however. Bob Horner at third, Gerald Perry at second, and Dale Murphy looks like he can get the walk-off here. Dave Justy needing to bear down. The infield is in. 2-2. Right, Murphy swing and a miss. A huge strikeout. Wow. So Dale Murphy striking out 3 times in this game. Bucco's breathing a little easier, but they got to get past Claudell Washington, who is 2 for 3. Texags thinks that the Buccos should intentionally walk Washington to get to Hubbard. 2 down, 2 in scoring position. 4-4 is the score. Justy deals, and they will intentionally walk. I did not call that. So the call there by Texags, it would seem as though Danny Murtaugh heard that. So here's Glenn Hubbard The bases juiced with Atlanta Braves. Horner at third, Perry at second, Claudell Washington at first. Hubbard, nothing for four. Dave Justy peers in, has the sign from Milt May. 3-1 pitch. And this ball game is over. Dave Justy walking in the winning run on a 3-1 pitch. Hell of a way to lose a ball game. The Atlanta Braves, a hard-fought victory, defeat the Pittsburgh Pirates 5-4. Let's look at the line score. This was probably the craziest game in this tournament. So for the 1984 Atlanta Braves, 5 runs, 8 hits, 1 error. For the 1973 Pittsburgh Pirates, 4 runs, 9 hits, 1 error. And a little bit more to cover in this game, certainly. Let me see. Oof. Anyhow, fun stuff. So, some home runs in this game. Bob Robertson and Willie Stargell for the Pittsburgh Pirates. Albert Hall for the Atlanta Braves. Your player of the game is Pascual Perez, and deservedly so. Perez, through 8 innings of work, struck out 7. Did give up 2 home runs, didn't walk anybody, though. Steve Bedrosian, actually, though, gets the win. But also the blown save. That's always funny. In 2 innings of work, 1 earned run, walked 2, struck out 2. Dave Justy gets the loss, walking in the winning run. Oh my God! All right, so round 2 is over, and let us go to our matchups and finish today. And it all comes down to this: a best of 3. The 1973 New York Yankees versus the 1984 Atlanta Braves. So, Dwayne Martz. Yeah, that's all right. It was a bad way to end, but this has been a fun tournament. So, Dwayne, you are a Braves fan and you are a Yankees fan, and it's the Yankees and Braves now in a best of 3. Who's your horse? Wow. This has been a fun tournament. It really, really has. So, I got 15 people watching. We're about to close it down, just waiting for Dwayne to tell us who his horse is. And this will be over at 1 hour and about 29 minutes. So pretty cool. Squeezing in 2 in an hour and a half. Gotta love that, huh? So, the New York Yankees and the Atlanta Braves each having a bye in the first round. The Yankees taking care of the 1980 Indians in round 2. And then taking care of the Red Sox in round 3. The Braves defeating they get a bye in round 1. They defeated the 1968 Phillies in round 2, and as you saw now, just beat the 73 Pirates in round 3 at a close victory that the Pirates threw away. But great effort on both sides. So it's going to be the Braves. You're welcome, Bernie. Oh, welcome. Okay, so let's look at the play ball business. So here are the matchups here for these 3 games. So in game 1, Atlanta will send Rick Mahler to the hill. New York will counter with Fritz Peterson. In game 2, Atlanta will send former Bucco Zane Smith. And he will, actually, this is before Zane Smith is a Pirate, so. And he will face Mike Kekich for the Yankees. I'm sorry. And then, if there's a third game, Braves will go with Rick Camp, and the Yankees will counter with Steve Klein. So there you go. All 3 games at Yankee Stadium. So the Braves having a bit of a tough hill to climb, but tough team, these Atlanta Braves, so it comes down to this. Oh yeah, I think you're right. Certainly. I mean, I think Rick Mahler's gonna have, but again, it's baseball. Anything can happen. All right, guys. I guess we're done for the night. I'm gonna head off and do something else. So hopefully somebody else will be doing some broadcasts or something. It's fairly early in this community for stopping. It's just now going on midnight. So thank you to World's Worst Gamer, to Dwayne Mart's YouTube network. Guys, keep up with that channel. You're welcome, Mike, the Sports Simulation Spectator, for coming in, and thank you. Nathaniel Lentz, Tex Ag 75, Bernie Strom, keep up with that replay of 1950s Red Sox. Steve Tate, mastermind of all kinds of crazy things, good guy all around. Legend Sports Universe, and Franchise Stars Baseball League Season 2 game tomorrow at noon Eastern Daylight Time. John DFW. Sorry, John, I guess I didn't see you come in. I'm an idiot. Must have been during a tense part of the game. There's the consigliere, Gary Sorelli. You got to come, Gary Sorelli. Clinton Parks making a brief appearance here at the ballpark. Thank you, Clinton. Cousin Ken Castro was with us tonight as well. Thank you, Cousin Ken. And Mike Silva was here for a while. Aaron Reed. And John DFW was the first in the ballpark tonight. All right, guys. You're most welcome, Nathaniel. So until next we meet, guys, enjoy baseball. Do it. Have some fun. And let me get to the main screen, or I'm going to end up accidentally playing this out. Until next time, guys, see you around the batting cage, and thank you very much. Good night.